So after baseball, let's move to some women's softball jerseys. And we'll work with two different materials here. These are kind of a racerback style jersey. So one idea for that is to go with a name underneath a number. So we'll do that. And you can see we're using like a perforated material here called Airflow. And just another product that you can cut on the vinyl cutter. And the selling point to this one is it has a really cool design in the number first off, but it kind of makes the garment a little more breathable. You may have noticed this Airflow material on the red jersey beside me here. So you can use it on cotton and polyesters, but it's pretty easy to work with. And for the front of this jersey, we've actually completed an athletic tail. Once again, with softball, it's like baseball. There's really not a lot of restrictions. On the front of the jersey, you're not required to put a number on there. So in this case, we're just going to do a tail. And CAD-Works Live makes it easy to create athletic tails. There's a number of athletic tail templates there that you can just swap the text out on and pick the script font of your choice. And you can complete the welding functionality to make sure there's no cuts in between your script right within CAD-Works. For softball, it's a minimum of a 6-inch number. So that's for our pink softball jersey, and for this one, we'll use a product called SuperFilm. Now, SuperFilm is kind of in the same sort of performance family as the Premium Plus material that we used earlier. The difference is SuperFilm has a nylon adhesive as well. So if you find yourself running into nylon garments, particularly stretch garments, SuperFilm can be a really good choice. In this case, I know it's kind of interchangeable with Premium Plus as far as how it looks, feels, performs. So I've chosen it for a simple color match to kind of go with this jersey. It's what I had available. It's Vegas gold color. So let's start by pressing the Airflow material. And we'll just start on the front of the jersey. Thread it on. If you get yourself into smaller, slimmer cut jerseys that won't thread over this platen, there's an 11 by 15 inch platen that's really nice. We'll use that momentarily when we get to volleyball. So again, I'll preheat. Airflow applies for 10 to 15 seconds. So I'm sure you're getting it at this point, but the heat applied film CAD-CUT workflow is just ultra simple. All you need to do is research the rules and regulations for the sport, understand a little bit about how to dial in your cutter and the material choices available, and just make sure to follow the instructions for each particular material. I always give the analogy, the heat press is your oven, the particular CAD-CUT material is your frozen pizza. All you need to do is follow the instructions on the frozen pizza and it will tell you exactly what to set the oven for. And that's a completed garment. Let's do the SuperFilm. Now, SuperFilm is a cold peel material, which means You need to let it cool completely down before you release it. So since we're doing a single color application, it's not a problem whatsoever. I'll just lay my design out. With SuperFilm, it starts to want to curl, but if you give it a few seconds, it'll settle back in, or you can simply cover it up and press. Since it's a cold peel, I'm just going to go straight to the back of the jersey, making sure not to disrupt the front, so I'll pull it completely off and load it while that back's cooling down. Or I'm sorry, while the front's cooling down, I'll press the back. Once again, minimum of a 6-inch number. Thermal tape is also available, so if you're working in an environment where maybe there's an air condition blowing or something, you don't want that design to blow around, you can buy thermal tape and tape it into place so it's not going to move. And we'll let the back cool down. If I'm doing a whole run of jerseys, I can throw them all to the side. Since I'm doing one, we'll just let this cool down. And then the back should be cooled down by now. And I can release that as well.